JJ Abrams,
Sir.
It's good to talk with you.
Good to you.
I've been wanting to ask you this question. How have you kept secrets? Did you tell family, friends, anybody? Everybody's asking about this movie.
Yeah, I mean, my family doesn't care, but they've been, I've been asking their advice. My son, youngest son, Augie, who's now 9, when we were working on the story, I would go home at night and in telling him stories, I would sort of tell him versions of the story and see when he lost interest, and then I'd go back to Lawrence Kasdan, my co-writer, and I'd say, we have to change this thing because Augie didn't buy it. It was like...
That is so interesting. I asked that question about big movies like this, and I always get a cool story like that.
Oh, cool.
Casting, difficulty. I imagine there were a bunch of people, I'm not asking for names, but people say, I gotta be in this project. But how difficult was it to cast this?
It's funny that, someone else was asking, did you hear from everybody? And the truth is that there wasn't that kind of, woodwork thing of just everyone coming forward, but there were hundreds and hundreds of actors that were seen, and many unbelievably terrific ones. It was, without question, incredibly clear when Daisy Ridley came in, when John Boyega came in. These were people that, I knew John from Attack the Block, who was spectacular in that film, and he was so good when he came in for his audition. He came back a bunch of times, but it was just so clear from the very first one that he just had something incredibly special. And Daisy, likewise, just came in and blew us away. So it was a real gift, and we're grateful to our casting directors for all the work they did.
Do you remember seeing the originals? I've seen your fan videos that you've made, or interviews that you've done. I remember seeing these, the originals back in the day.
Oh my God, yeah.
And so when you got the project, your first day of shooting, were you just like, I'm really here doing this?
They were so, it doesn't go, it doesn't happen instantly, right? There are just all these little steps that get taken along the way. So it's not like I went from not working on this to walking onto the set of the Millennium Falcon. We went through countless meetings and design meetings and construction meetings and walkthroughs as the things were being built. It was this gradual thing, but every day there were moments that I just couldn't believe. I mean, it could be like looking at the blueprints for a set, and you look down in the corner and you just see the Star Wars logo. And you're like, oh my God, this is crazy. And then, you have to brush that away to just focus on the work. But there were so many moments. Probably the most powerful one really was being at the scoring session and watching John Williams conduct the main title music. There aren't words.
I heard that you warned the cast. You hung posters up. You said if you say anything, something about it sinks Millennium Falcons.
Well, it was Loose Lips Sink Ships, which was with a poster from World War II, and Loose Lips Sink Spaceships was the one that they put up for this one. Great.
And working with Harrison Ford, how great was that?
Yeah, when he came out of his trailer, it was great. No, I'm kidding. He was great. It was amazing.
Stop
it. He's the best. He was the best.
Yeah, I just talked to him, and he was going on about working with you as well.
Unbelievable. I can't say enough about him.